Chapter 5, IEEE 802.11 Standards. In this chapter, you will learn about the following. Just a reminder, this chapter is a bit dry due to the long list of standards, facts, and technical jargons. However, this chapter has many technologies that you may not have known before. For each standard, I will emphasize only what is important. Start with original IEEE 802.11 standard, published in June 1997, often referred to as 802.11 prime, revised in 1999, reaffirmed in 2003, 2007, approved, you can read later. Define technology at physical and data link layer. And define three physical layer specification. The first one is infrared. Second is frequency hopping spread spectrum. And the third one is direct sequence spread spectrum. Use 2.4 GHz ISM band and data rates of 1 and 2 megabit per second. So these are IEEE 802.11 2007 Ratified Amendments. Look at the back for each standard. You can see here A, B, D, G, H, I, J, E. Start with 802.11b, published in 1999. Define high rate direct sequence spread spectrum, where HRD-SSS added 5.5 and 11 megabit per second. Use 2.4 GHz to 2.4835 GHz ISM band. These are additional info for 802.11b. Next is 802.11a, published in 1999. Define orthogonal frequency division multiplexing, or OFDM, where OFDM support 8 data rate. The minimum is 6 and the maximum is 54 megabit per second. Operated in less crowded 5 GHz UNII band. Operated in 3 UNII band, stand for Unlicensed National Information Infrastructure. Okay, so you can read. 802.11g, define extended rate physical ERP, published in 2003, where ERP support 8 data rates, minimum 6 and maximum 54 megabit per second. Use 2.4 to 2.4835 GHz ISM band. Heavily adopted in home, SOHO, home office, and enterprise markets. 802.11b, published in 2001. This type of standard allows 802.11 equipment to operate in areas not served by the original standard. 802.11h, published in 2003, define dynamic frequency selection DFS and transmit power control TPC, and introduce new UNII2 extended band, 11 additional channels. So this is 802.11h, UNII2 extended. The range is 5.47 till 5.725 GHz and 11 channel. 802.11i 2004, define robust security network RSN. So these are the legacy security used by 802.11i before a ratified amendment in 2004. WEP in 1997, cracked around 2001, and there are two methods: legacy method, open system authentication, and shared key authentication. And 802.11 finally defines stronger encryption and better authentication method. So these are the encryption and these are the authentication. For encryption, 802.11i use CCMP, AES, TTIP, and enhancement of WEP. For authentication, use 802.ix.1x with Extensible Authentication Protocol, EAP, or pre-shared key, PSK. And WPA, introduced in 2002, was designed as an interim solution until 802.11.1 was ratified. And WPA2 is the latest security for wireless LAN security. Next is 802.11j 2004, designed to obtain Japanese regulatory approval. Okay, it operates in Japanese 4.4.9 GHz and 5 GHz. So these are the range. 4.9 until 5.091 GHz and 5.1.15 until 5.25 GHz. Includes option of using 10 MHz wide OFDM channel instead of 20 MHz, resulting in data rates 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24, and 27 megabit per second. And continue with 802.11e 2005. So for hybrid coordination function has CF. And Wi-Fi Alliance Quality of Service Certification is known as Wi-Fi Multimedia WMM. You can read this later. Post-2007 Ratified Amendments from 2008 until 2011, starting from R, K, Y, W, and PZUVNS. Start with 802.11r, published in 2008, known as Fast Basic Service Set Transition FT, commonly referred to as Fast Secure Roaming. Define faster hands-off between AP using Robust Secure Network RSN. 802.11k 2008 provide a means of radio resource measurement RRM. 802.11y 2008 allows high-powered operation in 3,650 MHz to 3,700 MHz license band in the US. Requires CSMACA. If CSMACA is insufficient, BSE procedure can be used. Next is 802.11w 2009, designed to deliver management frames in a secure manner, where 802.11 frames are referred to as robust management frames, and the goal is to prevent management frames from being spoofed and prevent denial of service attack, and also provide protection for unicast, broadcast, and multicast management frames. 802.11n 2009, designed to increase throughput in both the 2.4 and 5 GHz frequency band. Define high throughput, data rate up to 600 megabit per second, use MIMO technology. 802.11v 2010, designed to establish and standardize a direct link setup TLS mechanism. Unfortunately, it is slow to be implemented. continue with 802.11u 2011. Refer to a wireless interworking with external network. WIEN 802.11b 2011 provide the ability to configure client stations wireless from a central management point. Defines wireless network management WNM. 802.11s 2011 designed to standardize mesh networking. Mesh device includes mesh point, mesh access point, and mesh point portal. Use mesh routing protocol called hybrid wireless mesh protocol. And the last one, 802.11p, also 2011. Define enhancements to support Intelligent Transportation System ITS, license for 5.9 GHz ITS band. This is the speed, the range, and known as wireless access in vehicular environment wave. For post-2012 ratified amendments, there are 5 standards involved. The first one is AA, specifies enhancement to the MAC for robust audio video streaming while coexisting with other traffic. Next is AC, referred to as gigabit Wi-Fi. Goal or throughput above 1 gigabit per second. Define very high throughput VHT. Use 2.4 and 5 GHz band. Next, AD. Define very high throughput VHT enhancement using higher frequency 60 GHz band, potentially up to 7 gigabit per second. Significantly less range, may also require new encryption mechanism due to higher data rates. The first one is AE, specifies enhancement to quality of service management. And the last one, AF, studying the use of Wi-Fi in the newly opened TV white space frequencies between 50 and 600 MHz. Lower frequency would require lower data rates and potential for long-distance outdoor transmission. For defunct amendments, the next 2 amendments were never ratified and are considered dead in the water. The first one is IEEE Standard 802.11 capital F 2003, never ratified, withdrawn in February 2006 in attempt to standardize roaming mechanism. And the other one is IEEE Standard 802.11 capital T or uppercase T, tasked to develop performance metric, measurement method, and test condition to measure the performance of wireless equipment, also called wireless performance prediction. For 802.11n task group, started in 1999, it is initiative for internal maintenance of the 802.11 standards technical documentation, often referred to as 802.11 housekeeping. Also responsible for rolling up ratified amendment into published document. So these are the summary for the standards. For class activity, try to find the answer. End of chapter 5. Thank you for watching and listening.